welcome you today to Devonshire Terrace to witness the marriage of Anna and Johannes. Family and friends, you have all shared in and contributed to their lives in the past, and by witnessing their marriage ceremony today, this couple are asking you also to share in their future. Johannes and Anna. Marriage is a promise made in the hearts of two people who love each other. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. May you pledge to each other to be loving friends and partners in marriage, to talk and to listen, to trust and appreciate each other, and to respect and cherish each other's uniqueness. May you also pledge to support, comfort, and strengthen one another through life's joys and sorrows. May you promise to share hopes, thoughts, and dreams as you build your lives together. And may your lives be ever intertwined, with your love keeping you together. May you build a home that is compassionate to all, full of respect and honour for others, but most importantly, full of respect and honour for each other. And may your home be forever filled with peace, happiness, and love. It is into this state that the couple before us wish to enter. However, I must ask that if any person here present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, then he or she should declare it now. Very good. I'm going to ask Roger Taylor, please, to say a few words, and I'm going to sit down. And I think you should sit down too.
Good afternoon. This afternoon I'm going to read a poem by Mark Twain, which I think is very relevant. It's for Anna and Johannes, but it's also for all of us because it speaks of the joy and the colour which comes from love. And we can at the same time think also of those whom we hold in our hearts, but who sadly can't be with us today. Dearly loved, much missed, here in our Terrace. Now I'm going to do that in Spanish. This is a bit more tricky. Voy a leer un poema de Mark Twain para Anna y Johannes. El poema es también para nosotros. Habla de la alegría y el color que amor no trae. Nosotros también le hacemos pensando en aquellos a quienes mantenemos en nuestros corazones, pero quienes no pueden justamente estar con nosotros. Muy queridos, a los que echamos mucho de menos aquí hoy en nuestros pensamientos. Now the poem. That wasn't too bad. And I'm only doing the poem in English, but our friends and his family have it also in Spanish. A marriage makes two fractional people whole. It gives two purposeless lives a work and doubles the strength of each to perform it. It gives to two questioning natures a reason for living and something to live for. It will give a new gladness to sunshine, a new fragrance to the flowers, and a new beauty to the earth, and a new mystery of life. Thank you.
If I could have a couple from you, please. This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. Before you're joined in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows that you are about to make. Marriage in this country is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. I am now going to ask you both to declare that you do not know of any lawful reason why you may not be joined in matrimony. And I'm going to start with the groom. Now, I think I can take this out. You are going to repeat the declaration after me, and then after you. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare that I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Johannes Book, may not be joined in matrimony to Anna Maria Kanzaka.
I do solemnly declare that I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Anna Maria Kanzaka, may not be joined in matrimony to Johannes Get.
Jason, I don't know. I do not.
Can you hear me? This is taken from Captain Pirelli's mandolin. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. When it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots are so entwined that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness, it is not excitement, it is not public promises and eternal passion. It's just being in love, which anything can be. Love itself is what's left over after being in love is bent away. It is both an art and a fortunate mistake. Those who truly love have roots that grow underground towards each other. When all those pretty blossoms have fallen away and fallen from their branches, you find that they are one tree, and not two.
Thank you, you're free, lawfully to marry, we've come to the solemn part of the ceremony where you will make your marriage vows and exchange your wedding rings. And for this, I'm going to ask all your guests to stand, please. Johannes, do you take Anne to be your wife? Will you love, honour and cherish her in good times and in bad? And do you promise to stay true to her for as long as you live? Will you take Johannes to be your husband? Will you love, honour and cherish him in good times and in bad? And do you promise to stay true to him as long as you live through? I'm now going to ask you to say the contracting words, which is what unites you and his husband and wife. So, give me your hands if you wish.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Johannes Get, do take thee, Anna Maria Terrace, to be my lawful wedded wife.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, to take thee, Johannes Get, to be my lawful wedded husband.
Thank you so much. I'm now going to ask Maren, please, to step forward. She's going to read something.
Hello, hola. I'm Maren, the Lord of As long as I've known Johannes, meaning for more than 20 years now, he has been into storytelling. And as the years have gone by, he has gotten better and better. I remember when we were about 12, 13 years old, walking home from school together. During the last few meters, I usually needed to pee. I always felt a sense of urgency at this time. In exactly these moments of desperation, Johannes would describe to me tinkling brooks, gushing rivers, and the sound of mighty waterfalls. When we were around 15, 16, we were hanging out in the school when his mother burst in to ask about the strange, sweet smell emanating from the school. A smell which may be familiar to musicians, writers, and theatrical types. Anyway, Johannes told Gabi that we had been smoking these dreadful, unfiltered East German communist cigarettes. I can't tell you how awful they were. teachers would guide us through different activities. Rather unusually, Johannes led his own project in screenwriting. He had a group of us watch a bunch of classic movies and write our own screenplays. So, he inspired us to tell our own stories. Johannes is a film editor now. He puts stories together and he has found delightful Anna. She's telling stories herself with breathtaking animated pictures. Today, they put their stories together. Their story may contain some drama, will undoubtedly be filled with love and laughter. A story that is at once both a happy ending and a promising beginning. I wish you a long and happy story of marriage.
Now, a ring is the ancient and traditional way of sealing the contract that you have just made before marriage. It is an unbroken circle which symbolizes unending and everlasting love and is an outward sign of the lifelong promise that you have made to each other. So I'm going to ask the ring bearer, Matthias, please to step forward. Oh, that's good. Come right on then. Now, can you open the box? Or is that difficult? Wait, careful, careful. I think you better hold on. That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm going to ask you to take the ring from your bride and place that on the ring finger of the left hand. That's it. That's good. It's not going to fall off. So, I'm going to ask the room, please, to repeat the ring vow after me. Anna, I give you this ring. As a token of our marriage and a symbol of my love.
The symbol of love.
I promise to love, honor, and care.
Promise to love, honor, and care.
Support you. Good fortune. And blessing. Joy and sadness. And to be your friend. As long as we wish. Good. So, time for the bride to take the ring from the groom.
Johannes, I give you this ring as a token of our marriage and a symbol of my love. I promise to love, honor, and care for you, to support you through good fortune and adversity, joy and sadness, into friend. As long as we both shall live.
Now that you've both made the declarations required by the law of this country, and you've made a solemn and binding promise with each other in the presence of your witnesses, family, friends gathered here today, it gives me great pleasure to declare that you are now legally husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to invite the newlyweds to the table to check and sign the register. That will be followed by the witnesses signing and then myself and the registrar. Mr. and Mrs. Boccaro with their marriage certificate. Can I ask you please to stand once more?
Yeah.